do me as ZENANI, and I am the owner of Me Best Food. One of the reasons why I put in for the 90 Youth Voices was because my small business that started 2 months prior to that time won the Best Social Impact, and which is under the Sustainable Enterprise Challenge. It was really a big deal for me, and it made me feel like I could accomplish more. And apart from that, I'm also very passionate about child advocacy because I work with the Initiative for Girls' Rights and Health Development, and I use my voice in preaching about menstrual hygiene. So I felt it was a very good opportunity for me to put in for the 90 Youth Voices. My expectations for the program basically was to connect with like minds and, get to experience what they face in their country, get to experience how they impact their country and their world. And prior to that time, British Council had kept us on a training for a month before we actually left. So I think that training prepared us into what we were going for. And I must say we got even more than what we expected. So it was basically about connecting people, getting like mind, working on projects and building and impacting our world in general, which I got 100-fold. One of my most memorable experience at the 90 Youth Voices was when we got to visit the People's History Museum. We had to perform a challenge and I got to lead, and it was so amazing. The cultural exchange impacted my worldview because getting to meet people and understanding that there's some certain challenges that you're facing where you're coming from and you're also facing it made me understand that we all have a common goal and a common problem at the same time. One of the specific skills I acquired was the act of effective listening by Emily Catterall. So before now, we all communicate, which we just feel communication is all about communicating and getting feedback. But that particular class changed my perspective about how I communicate with people, how I listen to people, and how I communicate with them, understanding their emotions and their personality, which will help me preferring a solution to whatever problem that they bring to me, or giving them the right advice. I plan to apply everything I've learned in my community by giving back to my community. And one thing I learned when I was in the UK was the power of having a community to build together, to impact, to teach, to learn. And one way is I want to go out more to advocate, to create awareness about certain issues that are of certain concern, to young women, to old people, to young ladies, to men. My long-term goals and aspiration is to be one of the leading food brands in Nigeria, yes, agrotech specifically. I want to transform the food sector in Nigeria.